I'm Mitch Gallagher. Welcome to the Sweetwater Minute. Today I want to take a look at another amplifier with you. This is the Budda Series 2 Superdrive 30 amplifier. It's an all-tube amplifier. It has 4 EL84 power tubes, has 12 AX7 preamp tubes. There are 2 channels here that share the same bass, treble, mid-tone controls. There's a separate drive and volume control for the clean and the dirty channels, and of course there's a master volume control. Around the back there's an effects loop, and there's also a slave out that has its own volume control if you need to chain the amplifier to another amplifier for more power or for a more complex system. It's a really straight ahead amplifier, but it has a ton of great tone. Now the cool thing about these Superdrive amplifiers is that there are several different models in the series, but they actually all share the exact same preamp circuits. So they have the exact same tone stacks, they have the exact same gain structure. What changes is the power tubes. So this amplifier has 4 EL84 power tubes. If you get the Superdrive 18, it has 2 EL84s. Superdrive 20 has 2 6V6s. There are also models that have 6 L6s and KT66s that go all the way up to 80 watts of power. So there's a whole range of amplifiers, but they have the same preamp, so really what you're hearing are the differences in the power tubes, which can be quite substantial. But let's take a listen to what this amplifier sounds like. I've got a Fender Custom Shop. This is a 52 reissue. It has a standard Telecaster bridge pickup, but it's got a humbucker in the neck. And then we're also going to listen to this with a gold top Les Paul with P90s. Let's dig in and hear what the clean channel sounds like. I've got the gain set for about 50%, so it's a nice clean sound just on the edge of breaking up. Now that's a nice clean sound. When we switch to the next sound with the humbucker, it's breaking up, of course. I've got the tone control set all straight at 12 o'clock. I've got the bright switches actually in, so we're just hearing the straight ahead preamp sound of the amplifier. Now let's switch over and listen to what the gold top sounds like with this amp. So what I have here is a Gibson VOS 56 Les Paul gold top. It has P90 pickups in both the bridge and the neck. Let's hear what it sounds like with the amplifier with the exact same settings that we just had with the Telecaster. Now with this guitar with the P90s, you can hear that we're getting quite a bit of breakup even though we're on the clean channel. But this is a very dynamic and responsive amplifier. So when we dial back the volume control on the guitar, we're going to get a nice clean tone. The guitar cleans right up, gets nice and sparkly. It's a round, rich sound, but it's nice and clean. Then when we wind up, we're back to our breakup again. It's a very responsive amplifier. Now when we switch over to the drive channel of the amplifier, we have a ton more gain at our disposal. I'm going to set the drive to about 50%, so there's still a lot more gain available, but you'll hear that this is a nice, thick, rich sound even though we're playing a Telecaster, which usually has a thinner, brighter sound. Now let's hear what the drive channel sounds like with the P90 equipped gold top. You're going to hear that it's a thicker sound with a lot more drive, but the amp's still really responsive. So you can hear that with this P90 equipped guitar, we get a great thick sound out of this amp. In fact, these two, the instrument and this amplifier, are great matches for one another. They really play well together. Of course, this is going to work with any guitar, whether you have humbuckers, single coils, P90s, whatever you might have. This is a very flexible amplifier, even though it's very simple to operate. I hope you've enjoyed this look at the Budda Superdrive 30. I'm Mitch Gallagher. Thanks for joining me for the Sweetwater Minute.